put the phone number as 202. It's Washington, D.C. Claimed to be out of Washington. The phone does lead to Washington, D.C. But there'll be a twist. There's a twist to this. The phone runs through the Washington Navy Yard. Apparently, Faran Fronczak claims to be in D.C. She claims the show is Washington, D.C., but the radio locator is right here. WZHF-AM. The tower is located in Capitol Heights. It's Radio Sputnik. Go down below. There's where the actual station is. You can see a little bit of that.
The causes that most of us on the left
this guy
for. So I definitely, I definitely support seeing
the same exact teleprompter
take on Debbie Wasserman Schultz and
bouncing
defeat
off
her,
his
and
glasses.
seeing her go into Congress. The same with Shahid. Not only is it about Nancy Pelosi not being an effective leader, it's about
no one talks like that in real life.
And what he can bring.
This is from
first
close
became
to
familiar with Shahid
2 years
maybe
ago.
about a year or two ago. And I started seeing some of the videos with him, even back to the Occupy Wall Street
Someone
days,
talk
where
like
he was
that?
out
You
in the
talking to
streets
someone, their eyes
with the
roll
people.
like that?
He
Left,
was
right,
speaking
right,
to
left.
them. He was hearing their voices. He's living their same struggles and fighting for them. And I see
stop drinking so much coffee. Like, what's up with
a
your
man
eyes
to be
there?
able to be out in front,
horizontal,
going against his own party, calling them out when they're wrong,
horizontal
but championing them
line.
when they are doing the right
X
thing.
on the graph,
And at
y
no
goes
time deciding to
vertical.
back down from speaking for the people. So Shahid,
busted this
I'm
network.
definitely
This
in
guy
his
gets
camp.
plugged
I
by
am definitely a supporter, and I definitely want to see him, rise into power, into Congress, and
talk like a robot.
Really mix things up so we can have progressive.
Right there's the white tablet teleprompter bouncing off of his eyeglasses.
The vast majority of us actually want, but are stopped because of special interests. Sorry to get off on that for a little bit, but I felt it was important to really talk about those candidates.
I thought that I would take this
disinfo show a little bit of contact back and forth,
because
full
it's
disclosure.
Basically nothing
not
more than
with the
reading.
Or maybe not sure,
I can read.
It's kind of funky when you're communicating online.
I am reading.
But
I am a character. I am a
consistency. Those
a
two
real
candidates.
person.
And there are other candidates.
I am a patriot.
I'm not sure if he won his race or not.
Looking for potential treasonist Snowden's
Pauline Swearinger, which she won her race a few months back. There's plenty of other candidates out there, and I apologize.
It is called collateral murder, not collateral damage.
You guys can definitely put in the comment section candidates which still have races.
Yeah, the 6 people, 5 people.
Said
6 views when I just
or bad.
Watch this. Look at him hopping back and forth,
side
to side.
To my next story. Let's go a little international for a moment.
This is like, I rest my case, Your Honor.
In Europe, Ireland
my cousin
has
Vinny
just gained a new
and some people claim I talk slow.
Parliament. A new parliament. Well, sorry,
he's faking like the Jamarl Thomas fake, where he's
Irish
reading
Parliament
off of
elects
notes.
Michael Martin as new Prime Minister. The lower chamber, the Dolly, voted 93-63 with no abstentions to elect Martin. He faced the
I want you to think he's reading out of that
party
notebook.
leaders. Hopefully, I'm not butchering that too badly. Mary Lou McDonald. Um, let's see. Let's speed this up a little. Next story. Very interesting story from Business Insider. The Trump campaign has decided to start canvassing. For those of you who don't know what canvassing is going door to
What's
door,
canvassing?
knocking and trying to convince supporters. I say if your campaign is at the point when there's a pandemic and you're trying to get your volunteers to go door to door, things are not going very well for your campaign right now.
Your disinfo show, your life is not going that well right now.
Another story, the Fed says that they could supply the economy with up to $2.3 trillion. And they...
Right there, the teleprompter.
Just have it sitting there. They haven't even touched it. They have the money on hand. But as
it's
we
everywhere.
have more and more Americans at this point, it's roughly about 1.5 million Americans every week who lose their jobs.
Right there, that's gotta be it. Right there, that thing. I'm gonna get radiation poisoning, but I'm right up to the screen.
Start to happen. So there's so many things that we could be doing with that money, or ways where we could be restructuring and say
right to left, left to right,
the payments on the back end of loans or leases, and
that's why I call it the human typewriter.
We could try to work things out if Congress actually really cared about working these things out, but apparently they don't, and maybe they think
just never expected anyone to just spell it all out exactly what they do.
On to our next story.
What they're doing.
In London, Interior Minister
it's thousands of these people, because this is only the small. This is only the small
she has an infrastructure
part of the internet I look
at. The economy up and running,
or did look at.
Her next message is that
I might shift over to some Faran with Jamarl. That would probably be more
who decide to get out of line. There will be stiff.
Okay, that's what I'll do. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. I didn't see any. I deleted Faran. I would have had to track down previous video of my own. Fam is right. I think I found someone. He seemed to be Oz's kid. There's some guy out there. Fiorella was on with him. He looks exactly like Lee Camp. Like it's Lee Camp's kid. Like Lee Camp looks like a guy who had a kid when he's like 15. They repeat words. I think what they're doing is called neuralistic programming. But I don't know anything about that, and I don't want to look like some idiot. So I should look that up, like who proposed it, neuralistic programming. For all I freaking know, it's Scientology or something. Now, Lyndon LaRouche, that's what I meant to say for artistic creativity licensing. Which his face is beet red. What are they even talking about? They go nowhere. It failed. The whole thing failed. Okay, I have about 4 minutes to fill with brand new live streaming. It's a couple days later. Last hour or so I fixed the medium part of the audio I did a couple days ago. I deleted some of the video for the part. I do them in 5-minute parts, blah blah blah. Is that the fake middle finger from the top guy? Yeah, I drove a lot of people off of YouTube. Or it was a coincidence. Top right corner, I like that stuff I did. So neuralistic programming, I just searched it. It's total bunk, as I suspected or forgot. They're trying to brainwash people. They repeat crap. They think there's some underlying structure to the way people think. They're trying to manage, direct, and trap. We have 3 minutes to go here in this exciting live stream. Tim Pool with Fort Fisher. Yes, they're all tied to the hip. H.A. Goodman is tied to their hip. They're all hip tied, sutured. Meghan Markle sutured to the hip of, see, Itchy and Scratchy over there, fat man. What was I saying? I forgot what I said. Okay, 2.5 minutes to go. This is my version of a live stream. The only thing I edit out is if I cough, there's some sound I can mute out. I don't take away any of the time, space. I worked on a theory. It never ended up inconclusive, but I started to imagine there might be a scientific way of proving the teleprompter through the reflection off of Fiorella's forehead. It's like some patch of space. No matter where she moves, it's right there. Something's reflecting off of her forehead, is what I'm saying. Why am I talking like, oh, there's Shooby-Doo, there's Handsome Truth, and there's that protest against Jewish people, those bastards. So COINTELPRO is trying to get the Jew haters through Handsome Truth, Adam Grant, Whitney Webb. Whitney Webb is associated. So the hips are tied together. Oh, there's the teleprompter up in that upper left corner. Through that small gap in the microphone arm. There's Kim Iverson, who got caught messing up her lines from to Ryan Dawson from the teleprompter, the previous slide. See, it's a reverse De Niro, Michael Rivero. What hard grimace from Fiorella Isabel. It's like sports. It's like football. There's a lot of players on the field, and I have to talk with a low voice like John Madden. Because it's the winter, and down at 30, it's cold, and we have to be strong and tough, like Bronco trucks. What the hell just happened? Oh, alright, we're running out of time anyway. Oh, there's what's her face, but wow, there's a lot going on here. I'll do the reverse 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.